Greetings, fellow Cybertronians, and welcome to Read Along with Bartatron, the show where I read along with my favorite Transformers comic books. The goal of this program is to promote reading for all ages, along with sharing my love for everything Transformers. If you do not already own this issue, I recommend you purchase a copy provided in the links below and read along with me. With that said, we have a huge issue to cover this episode, so let's roll out! The Transformers Autocracy, Issue Number 2. Story by Chris Metzen and Flint Dill. Art by Livio Romandelli. Letters by Robbie Robbins. Editor John Barber and Carlos Guzman. Previously on the Transformers. Long ago on the planet Cybertron. As dissident Decepticons rise up to battle the Autobot leadership, ORION PAX leads a team of police soldiers. Disrupting an arms deal, they capture the Decepticon called Swindle, but their actions are interrupted when a phase charge explodes. None of Orion's team is killed, but the bomber escapes. Autocracy, Chapter 2. Parasites. Iacon, the Citadel. Gentlemen, Cybertron is poised on the brink. The Primacy Auditorium. Restricted security session. As if the Energon crisis wasn't enough, Megatron and his Decepticons have spread terror and dissent across 6 Taurus states. It's unfortunate that my predecessor, Nominus, couldn't contain this upstart rebellion, but I, Zeta Prime, will break this Megatron and restore order to this world at any cost. But your officers fail to find them. The local populace hides their terror cells. Then we shall root them out. The populace is either with us or against us. You were chosen as Prime to serve the people of Cybertron, not oppress them. It is not leadership we speak of here, but dominance. Come now, Senator. The time for naivety is past. The common Cybertronian despises you and your effete affluence. Especially here, Nion. The Decepticons recruit freely from its population, and, at long last, we have prepared a weapon that can eradicate them once and for all. The Vamp Arc Ribbon, designed long ago by our old friend, Gehoxus. The primary drawback is that it requires a tremendous amount of power. Where are we to find this power, then? It lies within us, Senator. I'm sorry, I'm not interrupting, am I? Delegate Starscream, still fond of your dramatic entrances, I see. Not all of us have your natural commanding presence, Great Prime, but please don't let me interrupt. You will watch your tone with me, Delegate. While politics require that these senators tolerate your presence, I am under no such constraint. I am here only to observe, Prime. In these dangerous times, information is of the highest equity. Agreed. That's why I've chosen to demonstrate the Vamp Arc's effectiveness. On our new Decepticon informant. Swindle. Do you know this terrorist, Starscream? I am familiar with his illegal dealings, but like all enemies of the state, he must be dealt with in kind. The Citadel. Sparring chambers. Come on, Magnus. Is this all you've got? You're the ranking officer, Orion. I don't want to hurt you. If I've learned anything from fighting the Decepticons these past few megacycles, holding back will only get you killed. You asked for it, then. Go easy, Orion. Calm down. Your anger's throwing your timing off. What's wrong with you lately? I don't know. Swindle's interrogation didn't give us any real leads. I feel like I'm failing, Magnus. This Decepticon business has been rough on everyone. Once we take down Megatron, this whole thing will blow over. or we'll make a martyr of him. Seriously, Magnus, haven't you ever asked yourself if we're even on the right side? You've given us useless intel on your fellow Decepticons, Swindle. Now, are you prepared to serve the Autobot cause? I ain't got nothing left to say to you. Ah, that time is past. As I explained, the Vampark units require a great deal of power. Luckily, they draw that power from the nearest available source. You see, the weapon is primed, but its energy is somewhat volatile. The ribbon must be released or the unit could overload. Wait, no! Madness! Draining combatants in this way, in addition to the ribbon's devastating effect, creates a perfect circuit of death. Senators, this is the weapon of our time. Unfortunately, the larger industrial units, like those we've recently outfitted on the Omega Destructors, require far greater reserves of power. What? What of the energon shortage? Where will we find the extra energy? I thought we might borrow it from our erstwhile citizens. Surely you must be joking, Zeta. Some civilian sectors are barely operational. I'm also curious as to how you'll convince the populace to volunteer their precious energon. Volunteer? I fear you misunderstand me. I propose to simply reach out and take it, after we've burned their wretched dissident enclaves to the ground. Unthinkable! The populace would turn on us the moment we attempted such a plan. Ah, but it has already begun, Senator. The sector-wide siphoning began 6 cycles ago, right under the dissidents' noses. And the test area we chose was Nyon. The Citadel, Strike Command HQ. Not bad for an old-timer, huh, kid? You're reading the chart backwards, gearhead. I beat you 10-1. If you two are finished, the new Prime's ordered all strike teams to be on ready alert. We heard he's planning a big op, sir. Rumor has it they might even deploy the Omega Destructors. Let's hope not, Bumblebee. Gather the team. Be ready to roll out on my order. Yes, sir. The Primacy Auditorium. This is an outrage. A Prime's authority cannot overstep. This Security Council has lost the will to do what must be done. That is why I was chosen to be Prime, because I am the monster the people need. You're no different than Megatron. Easy, Senator. What is the loss of a few dissident sectors compared to defeating these vile Decepticons? I must admit my surprise, Starscream. I didn't think you'd have the stomach for such an operation. Please, I've done far worse in the name of... What was that? That is, what I meant to say was... Look there! A Decepticon spy! Infiltration compromised. Recalculated operation, escape. It's overheated! Stop him, you fools! Seal all access points and contain him within the Citadel. Raise the ion shields. He's heading for the terrace. Sir, is there a situation in here? The alarm's been sounded and No! Stop him! Stop him! If the secrets that Decepticon just stole wind up in the public's hands, Orion, you're my best officer. Retrieve that data. Let nothing stand in your way. I'll bring him back, sir. Dead or alive. To be continued. That's all for this episode of Read Along with Bartatron. I hope you've enjoyed your time with me. Please leave your thoughts and suggestions down in the comment box, and go ahead and click the thumbs up and subscribe buttons while you're at it. This is Bartatron of the Cybertron Data Network signing off. Until all are one. See you next time.